Radiant? Like, what's the burst? Some puck, if you're dire, sorry, some puck and what else? Like Tusk? Puck Tusk combo?
Making mistakes is the path.
Yeah, I mean, they don't really have that much burst, don't they?
Yeah, I'm just thinking like...
But the heroes are kind of, they're like sustained damage dealers.
Yep.
But if they work as a unit, I feel like Azure is still stronger in team fight.
Yeah, that's it. Like that's what I'm trying to figure out. You made me think now that you mentioned they're more pick-off oriented. I'm just trying to figure out which way you want to fight. I think you just wait for Luna and Viper to hit 2 items and then you snowball. Like, that's maybe the best way to play this kind of a draft. Meanwhile, on a Radiant side, there is a bit more flair. Like, you have this mag that can scale later on. You don't really care that much about fighting early. You care, but you don't necessarily have to. Also, Dragonite with some Manta and Aghanims.
Yeah, the classic Dragon Tail Sharpshooter combo, which always works. It just works. Don't you destroy trees with Skewer?
You should, yeah.
Yeah, so that's a bit of an anti-synergy with Bushwhack.
There's a lot of them, right? Yeah. A lot of heroes that can mess with Bushwhack and the trees.
It's funny when I say I love Mars Hoodwink, but it's also a combo that literally breaks Bushwhack.
Yep.
Even with the Burning Spear. Out of all things. But this is, and this could be, I'll put it could be. This could be the last game of the day if Team Bright is the one emerging victorious, because Azure down by a game, facing elimination. They gotta make it work. They gotta make it happen. This is the draft they've picked for themselves. It's the one that they need to make it work. Bright would be very happy if they could beat Azure a second time in the same qualifier.
That would be the best feeling ever. Imagine also winning 2-0. Oh, that's the dream. Right here, taking this game. You're so close to winning versus someone that's as strong as Azure. That's the dream, man.
Yeah, a team that literally won the last big event.
Yeah.
You get to knock them out in your own regional qualifier. That's prestige right there, man.
Yep. Especially because you're leading, right? Like 1-0. Having a clean series is such a relief. Not having to go game 3, which is always very hectic. But something tells me we'll see that game 3. Let's see. One big thing that I see once again in this game is Ori is set up for success. And somehow he always is. Like, whenever I see Ori, recently at least, in this series in particular, he's having a very good lane. Like, he's having a good matchup, that is.
He's had a plenty of those. Like, Ori is always... I mean, he also does get that last pick quite often for Azure.
Mm-hmm.
You know what Ori is capable of. Man, about Ori, the one thing that I just can't shake off is the 2017 to 2021, basically the Vici Gaming roster.
Yep.
Which I was a massive fan of. Paparazzi, Ori, Fade, DY, and Yang. It was kind of like the... And then, of course, PYW, who joined in later to replace...
The Bugs Gaming. Like the Brood, Mother, Weaver, Nyx. I remember those days of Vici Gaming.
Yeah, I mean, I just... You talked about the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in the last qualifier. It literally, I should have just said Vici Gaming, because I have a meme on my computer where I have the small turtles and was it Shredder, the master? So he's holding onto their hands and he's got Ori and Yang and the boys.
I remember that.
And then they've all grown up with their coach by their side. Yeah.
I think I've seen. I'm not sure if it's Vici Gaming, but I've definitely seen the same meme used by a Dota team.
That was ROTK, was Shredder.
Yeah.
And the boys around him, but...
you mean Splinter, right?
Splinter, yeah, Splinter.
Yeah. Gotta get our TMNT facts straight, man. Can't mess around. Man. We have a lot of TMNT fans in the chat.
I mean, the thing is, splinter. I mean, it's like a splinter of a tree, like a twig or something like that. It's translated splinter in Finnish. It's called tikku, but tikku also means stick, like a very tiny stick. So I'm just like, what is he? What is he again? Shredder, splinter? I don't know. He's just a stick.
Yeah. It feels bad when they translate to your language, literally, you know, when the translation isn't well thought through.
Yeah. You have this one. I have to tell you about like wordplay. Well, there's nothing happening in this Dota game right now except farming. The word 6 is quite magical in Finnish. Try googling it. When you say the word 6, it has like 10 or 11 different meanings.
6, 10, or 11?
Just 6. Just 6. Just the number 6. The way you write it in Finnish.
I get it. Yeah.
It means the number 6. It means spruce, like a pine or twig, you know, like a tree. It means your moon. And there's like when you put the 6 is on fire, kuusipala. It also means the spruce returns. Or the moon is on fire.
Spruce returns. Wow.
Or the moon returns. Or the moon is on fire. It's so many.
Very
meanings.
poetic. Very poetic.
It is very poetic.
Every language has something like that, more or less. Like for us, it's up. Up has a lot of different meanings. And there's like a sentence which basically, if you translate it on English, would be up, 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 up. And it has a meaning. But yeah, what are they saying?
We also have a really fun saying called koko 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 kokon koko koko kokon koko koko kokon, which means put together the whole bonfire, and then you ask the whole bonfire together, and you reply the whole bonfire together. The answer to the question.
I think you win. Finnish wins. You don't have a. For us, it's gore. Something like that.
Guri.
Yeah.
That was a good place.
And
we are literally waiting for players to return, as we had some Diobao going on. Waiting for
some Kale.
Some Kale and some Ka.
How's Viper doing this game? Actually, behind the CS. Like I said, the troll lane is a bit more difficult for him, especially with Ench. And these two are...
I don't know if he's behind, man. More denies.
Not, I mean, two last is behind, that's what I said. But he's a front in network, sure. Like,
more,
what was the difference between him and the Void last game? It was rough, right?
It was, a lot different. It's the change when you have like this mid-range hero / melee hero already doing wonders for you in this lane. The Enchantress doesn't feel like he's getting bullied the whole time. I guess the Ench also learned his lesson, you know? You're playing against the exact same laning matchup with the exactly same hero. They were literally teasing, and well, I wouldn't say teasing, I would say bullying this Enchantress from level 1 and got the first blood as well.
Yeah, but it wasn't really that bad, right? Like he had a lot of...
died in the first minute.
A lot of kills, yeah. He ended up having like a mega kill streak or something, 5-1-2. Hopefully he's very similar this time around, after the laning stage, that is. He can improve, like you said, in the lane a bit. But one thing that's really different in this game than the last one is, like, you're playing this troll with a Magnus. So your carry, no matter what it is, will be able to just get empowered and farm the jungle after this Viper lane. It's not that difficult for him to recover.
Getting empowered. Oh, that empowering feeling.
Yep.
First 5 minutes have now passed. DK is amassing some denies. This puck is not having fun. Butterfly Effect is literally rolling back home. Refill his bottle. He's level 4, or he's about to hit level 6.
Yeah. And what's crazy is, when I was watching mid, he even lost 5 CS to the puck.
Yep.
Blue dies, actually, ball lane.
Right.
Got him, just as we were talking about how stronger he is. Gets punished. Good lane.
Struck a nerve, so to say. Puck in trouble. Let's get get the roll out with the illusory orb, but FY, I mean, this puck literally just TP'd back into mid. He's gonna have to use all of his bottle charges to regenerate. SD, so making an appearance. They do get a bit of vengeance on Irving, as the Viper does drop in the bottom lane. Still snipe from the Enchantress, throwing that long impetus spear to score a kill.
Yeah, Tusk rotated out, like he might even TP mid, let's see.
FY takes the DD rune, or he doesn't
Yeah,
really
Tusk
need
is
it.
mid. They wanna go on DK.
Here, there's a snowball. FY ready with the bushwhack. He's gonna throw it. And there we go, he's caught too. And with the damage, this TK Tusk is forced out. He might just die. He does. The tick
Viper,
damage
sir.
is enough. And Viper's too late for the party.
4 heroes mid. Cool stuff.
What are these 4 heroes
And
in
they're
my
still
mid lane?
losing. Yeah. Hoodwink going for the SD, but maybe not enough damage right now from her.
Yeah, they banned half of FY's hero pool just to get bullied by this Hoodwink.
Yeah, like no matter what you ban against him, how many heroes, he's still gonna find something to own with. Way too experienced. The Red Panda is running into Hoodwink. Bushwhacked. Not sure if... Yeah, he should be fine. Can't
It's
really
not going to
kill
be
him.
a fight to the death this time.
Yep, puck rotating top. Has the Dream Coil available. Never mind, just use the...
Just a quick watcher in return.
Mhm.
Lou almost getting caught by the shards in the bottom lane, so if he did land there, it would have been Viper dealing a terrible amount of damage onto this Troll. But Troll, he is now getting away in terms of CS, and of course, in terms of net worth, it's very even with him on the Viper. But Butterfly Effect, this is the one game where I see Butterfly Effect struggling right now on this puck. He's gonna need some early success with a couple of rotations.
Yeah, he's held the tower through minute 6 rotation, right? With the first catapult. The second dragon form is about to be used. It has been used, so let's see if he can... he doesn't even get the rune, unfortunately.
Yeah.
TK gets
That one also goes for Ori. That's 2 runes in a row in the top part. It's a bit unlucky for the puck. First they had the DD, now they have the regen. Was there a percentage chance for the runes to spawn on the other end? Is it always 50-50?
I feel like it's 50-50, yeah.
So there's still a chance it could again spawn top when Butterfly Effect's not there. But I don't remember if they changed it at some point, if they added
No,
some
I think it's still
pseudo-random.
50-50. No, I think it's still 50-50. As much as I'm aware, it's complete 50-50. Maybe I missed something as well.
The one lane that I hate
don't
to
think
play.
so. Yeah. Mid lane is fun.
Yeah.
All the true toxicity lives in the mid lane. DK. He's gonna manage to, well, get that tower denied, but look at the TPs.
That's a Viper without an ult. Yeah, the snowball coming in though, and Ori's already got his poison stacks up by Irving. Burns all of his mana for this kill. And
you're
while
fine.
that's happening, they're pushing bottom straight under the tower with a Dark Troll Summoner and his Skeleton Warriors.
You're completely fine with this, right? Like, you created so much space, you took down the tower. TK has to be even careful here. He's
Playing
not as
aggressive.
strong as he thinks, yeah.
He's thinking that he can create something here, but FY shows up out of nowhere. The Hoodwink was hiding this entire time. They're trying to deny the bot tower. Well, the Tusk dies, but Viper is too occupied on getting away.
Yep.
They get a kill to trade off of the DK they lost in mid and the tower kill this time, going their way. So a lot of gold for Azure.
A lot of bonus gold, a lot of bonus towers down, just like map presence taken away from Team Bright. If you go for Roche, now they don't have that tier 1 to TP2 any longer. Just a lot of nice things, plus you're farming the Ancients now. The stacks are taken by Fatebian and Dragon Knight and Ori. Is he going for Orchid on Mag, by the way, again? You are playing versus Puck, so I suppose he is.
Yeah, he's got the. I mean, he's got the Oblivion staff already, so I believe that is the case. Unless he wants like a cheeky Mage Slayer Magnus, but probably not.
Yeah, probably.
Not the inch to do that.
Puck is going bottom, by the way. He has haste, and this is a nice smoke.
Yeah, they gotta get this Puck online. That's really what they need from Butterfly Effect. And they're out of there. The wards also showing their location. Even more hostile heroes. That's another tower Azure Race targeting their eyes on. That's the top T1. So tower trade is taking place.
Yeah, this time it will be a trade. Just a straight up trade, but still, it's a huge deal that Lu managed to get away from bottom, you know, because he almost died. That rotation would have certainly meant his death if they managed to use the Dream Coil on him. So, nicely dodged.
The only thing they really needed was like either half a second or a second before for the Puck to react that they're on the portal, so he could drop his coil. You saw him dropping the orb first for vision, and if they were still there and he'd see the troll there, he'd insta ult.
Yep, if they had vision, he would have been dead, but unfortunately for them, it didn't happen.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Small 2k lead for Azure Ray in terms of economy, but this Luna is uncontested, so Ulu is free farming. The map has shrunk considerably aside from Team Bright, so that is always something you have to pay attention to.
Especially when you're playing versus heroes such as Dragon Knight, right? Like, he's going to be taking your towers regardless, and then if he takes them this fast, has nothing to do. Like, what's the point of a Dragon Knight if all the tier 1s are dead? Tell me, T-Panda, what is the meaning of life of a Dragon Knight? Yeah. What does he live for now?
He just hits creeps, gets the blink, his role changes into a blink initiator, and then he plays with FY, the Dragon Tail, the Sharpshooter combo is pretty much what to achieve this game. I would like to see Ori and FY just fully utilize it.
Bottom lane? Oh, you're gonna see FY doing something, but not a lot, it seems like. Nice snowball dodge from TK. I would get like I would be in a crisis right now if I was this TK. I'd be shaking. Like, what do I do? What is my purpose?
Purpose of life is always a mystery.
Death. The
goal of all life is death.
Is death. Yeah.
That's a team name we'll remember for a while. We'll eventually forget about it. It might arise at some point.
Hopefully with a better team name.
I mean, yeah, I don't know about that. You ask a Chinese player about their nickname, like say somebody's called Chalice, and then you wonder like, hey, what's the meaning behind this word? And it comes out of a 15-word sentence, but they just picked up that one word.
Yeah. You know what? Chalice is a really phonetic. I don't know. It's like, it sounds nice.
Let's see what happens. Ulu is being ganked right now. FY is there with the bushwhack, loaded up sharpshooter. They even have the RP, which they will use. Luna down a half HP. The silence on top, so he can't snowball save. Really good Orchid usage there. They've got themselves the Luna out of the way. Bah, he's inside the shards right now. The snowball again from 1 meter. The bushwhack on 2. FY making their life a living hell right now. Mach will go down. TK almost dies, and he finally does to the tick damage from Ori. And Irving's in trouble. Irving, he's slowed up, stunned up. There's the bubble save from Red Panda, but FY again with the bushwhack. This hoodwink is causing massive issues. And Azure Ray cleaning house.
Damn, and that was with everyone being there, with RP already being used as well, they still lose the fight.
And maybe even the Puck as well. That's again FY.
And maybe even the Panda.
Oh my goodness.
Run, Red Panda. Run. Run.
Courier's also gonna die.
Oh, no. Luna is coming.
They're losing everything. Losing absolutely
Luna,
everything here. Oh, Luna tries to turn with a level 2 Eclipse. I mean, Lucent Beam with an Eclipse, but he's dead again. What the hell's happening here, Lizard? This game just fell apart in half a minute.
Yeah, they just lost like 2 team fights within one.
Oh.
They lost the Luna twice in a row. I don't want to be a doomer, but we're going to game 3.
Yeah, we're going to game 3 at this pace. This is
Puck, mid lane. Should be fine. Yikes. That's a rough one for Team Bright.
that was the free farm Luna as well. They found 1 pickoff. Okay, understandable. But now you lost it twice. And the Puck doesn't get to get back into this game. The Viper's really not coming out from a strong laning stage versus the Troll, so...
Yep. That's the prime example right there why you want to protect at least some of your tier 1 towers early on. You can't expect to lose all the tier 1 towers.
Trying to retaliate on the DK here with this coil play, but he's only lost 700 HP. The Troll was considering TPing, and he's like, I want a piece of this action.
You saw that Dragon Tail, how it's connected on Tusk. It was such a long range one.
Yeah.
But now this Dragonite with a blink almost, well, not almost, he has a Yasha completed. Like some big items coming out. Enchantress as well after that full fight. Has a Dragon Lance. Power Threads. I think that's a Force Staff as well flying out. No, just wards, never mind.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah, that's a 9k lead now, 17 minutes in. This game just got torn completely apart. It's becoming a mountain to climb for Team Bright.
Oh, stun on
At the
Puck.
top lane, that's another play. Trying to catch Puck, but Puck able to escape for the time being. Still getting hammered by the Troll. Has to dodge that attack.
Barely, but survives. How about bottom lane? Is there an RP? No.
Nope.
He got cancelled by the Lucent Beam.
That's one way of getting interrupted.
Yeah, nice try from him. Because he had teammates coming by. He used the Orchid on the SD and then tried to RP him back, but Lucent Beam saves the day.
And Magnus can start these fights early even if his team is not there because they have the fight tools. Not just the RP skewer,
TK?
but the shockwave slow.
TK?
It's TK up, Gonna
TK
stroll by the
killing
river.
DK. Yep.
And TK on DK action. And FY goes for the snipe again. 306. And Roche taken by Troll. With the assistance of the Enchantress. So, more and more mounting trouble for Team Bright. I feel like one more team fight, if Team Bright doesn't win it, it's just over.
I completely agree. Yeah. Even when you look at Luna and what she has queued up, like Mask of Madness, Dragonlance, Yasha straight into the Shard. No Manta completed.
I mean, maybe I'm just being a Debbie Downer here, but like, based on what we saw in that last team fight, it's easy to get bamboozled by the fact that Team Bright is really not having a good game, and I don't feel like they have a game at all. But you still got to look at the net worth. Like, Puck's still okay, you know, 8k net worth, 19 minutes in. It's not bad at all. Same thing for the Luna. It just looks a lot harder from their perspective to get back into this game. But
Yeah, but
currently, it's feeling like it's hopeless.
I think the big difference are the supports and the offlaners. Like, this Magnus is contributing 10 times as much as the Viper. Like, Viper is bringing no utility right now. He's just some right-click magic damage dealer with a bit of slow up front.
Yeah.
And the two supports on Radiant are just dishing out so much damage. You have a Maelstrom Hoodwink. You have an Enchantress with Dragonlance Spike. Like, these two supports aren't really supports. They want to carry. There are some good things for Team Bright. Like, TK on the Tusk is very close to his dagger. One or two more creeps. And he's got it. That will be helpful.
This Viper feels like an under-farmed sniper.
Yeah, pretty
Damage
much.
items.
Yeah, just a bit tankier, but that's about it. Not too tanky in this game anyway.
Just lacking on the damage department, the survivability department. This Hoodwink is literally just owning this game. FY.
306.
has on his mind. Nolan's already got his Manta Battle Fury. They are taking their time. At least it's not that easy to just rush at these towers and go. But Bright, they're gonna force a move. He's a level 15 Luna after all. Very capable of dealing damage, but also very susceptible to dying. While Azure Ray is dodging, going towards the top area.
This is a shard, right? They smoked up to take the Tormentor, and that's it. I mean, they were maybe considering something else, and then they just decided to go for Tormentor. They get the Tusk shards. I mean, they're okay, but I'm not a big fan. But I guess they're fine. A bit deeper, right? You get a bit more depth. You get what, 40% move slow as well inside.
FY is queued up a Desolator. That's how frisky of a hoodwink he is. Like Deso hoodwink. Oh man, this is like living a love dream.
No, I like it. This is literally mid lane fight in the
and they
forest.
found the Luna to start things off with. Yeah, that's. It is what it is. They're just making them look a bit silly. I mean, Team Bright winning game number 1, but now feeling like they have nothing.
Butterfly effect. Where does he go?
A lot of options.
He's gonna go to the fountain, yeah. And mid lane Shadow Demon. They're just falling apart. I wouldn't be surprised if this is a call very soon. You can defend with some high ground Viper, I guess, but it's going to be very difficult. They went bottom thinking most likely that Radiant are top in their jungle. I got surprised.
DDDK. Triple D. One King.
DDDK.
Dragon King. I don't have much to say, Lizard. Gonna be not gonna lie.
Understandable.
Bright is not getting anything right this game.
After that one fight around the tier 2 where they lost Luna twice, this game, it's just, you know, everything that could go wrong went wrong for them in a couple of minutes. This is basically, what's happening here is they're waiting for this Aegis to run out, and perhaps they can smoke up on Team Bright, make something happen after. If you're Radiant, I'm not even sure if you have to wait a lot. Like you could pressure high ground very soon.
Well, we'll see what Team Bright is capable of. They still have an ace up their sleeve. I don't really know what that ace could potentially be. It really just comes down to like how the fight starts. Like the last 2 fights have been initiated by Azure Ray, and both of them they got the Luna first. Just like an optimal situation.
They need what, 1,000 gold, and they'll have the Black Dragon on Dragon Knight, so...
Gotcha.
Yeah, there's that too.
Yeah. You get that, and then you can already consider some high ground push. Your troll as well, just sitting on 3,000 gold, thinking about what to buy next.
Yeah, I was also popping this illusion rune while using dragon form, so these DK illusions... That's amount of work. They found FY. That is a start, and it goes for butterfly effect.
It's a big start as well. A lot of gold, 600 gold to the puck.
It's the start of something beautiful, but you gotta get towards you gotta get over the finish line. I do have to say, if Bright were to win this game, this would be an insane comeback. Considering the not looking at the money, not looking at the heroes, but simply how the game has progressed. From getting nothing right to turning this around, I feel this would be a massive comeback.
I'm trying to think like what would be the situation in which they can mount a comeback, and I'm struggling to find the right scenario because yeah, Luna is finding farm, but this isn't a game in which Luna was supposed to be behind. And this isn't a game in which Dragon Knight can just easily buy Aghanim Scepter, Manta, Blink, Mage Slayer, and be
They
not
felt
an
so
issue.
confident as well going into this game with this trap. The snowball save. Buy some time for the puck to survive. He does get the jump, but right into the arms of the Enchantress. TK is already dead. The sharpshooter that was so well placed by him, but it's not enough for the puck to get out.
I loved the sharpshooter, by the way, how it went through, and puck.
Perfect lineup.
Yeah. Puck still managed to use the
Well,
orb.
Irving just literally threw his ulti into the air. Lou will dodges the ult. Pops his own ult. Just hammers him down. And there we go. Ori onto the high ground for a lane of Rax.
That's the Linkens as well, right on Troll, so you can't even do a lot to him if you're Viper, even with the ult. Won't really be helpful. Red Panda, they want to go on this Troll. He doesn't have ult.
Doesn't. He's a good place to find him here. They do get him killed. Bach does come in with the RP, but there's a lot of damage dealers, even without the Troll. Already cleaned out a couple of them out of the way. There we go with the skewer. Pushes Red Panda back into the loving arms of Bach.
Let's be honest, who isn't carrying on Radiant? Like, you literally have 5 damage dealers.
Yep.
And 5 semi-carries, really. Like, you're Hoodwink with the Dezo, you're Enchantress with the Pike, Dragonite obviously, Magnus as well. Oh no. It missed.
The shards are flying in, but the Hurricane Pike, the snowball goes through. It's very far away. Actually catches Magnus on the way in. And he is killed during the silence, but that acorn shot is too much to deal with. He hurts a lot. Butterfly effect.
Luna
Taunting FY. FY actually considering turning things around with a sharpshooter, but there's the phase shift, and Luna will get a kill. That is Luna buying back, as he said. True desperation mode has kicked in, but Roche is spawning, and Roche is actually up right now. Is it Cheese Aegis?
They don't have enough time. 5 seconds now until Troll is up. Like, even if you go there, it's not gonna be on time. True desperation, perfectly put. The Luna buyback. Fadebian, what he tried to do there is, because of the snowball, the snowball was going, so he tried to blink behind the snowball and then skewer him into his team as the snowball is ending. But he got clipped by the snowball, so he actually just gets stunned. Looks silly.
The fastest insta-stun that he's ever had in his career. It's like in those scenarios when you see Tidehunter about to pop Ravage, and then you just blink into one of his tendrils.
Fadebian's smoke is broken. They know.
Yep. They see nobody's in the pit. The unobstructed pathing on Ori. We have Enchantress in the front. Viper already taking a beating here. Got the Troll Warlord around as well. Red Panda down.
RP.
There's the RP. It will push the Luna out of safety. Does pop the ulti with the BKB. The turnaround might be there. They've gotten one, but still dying. FY getting 3 hits in the back line. And that will clean out Team Bright. So we are going to game number 3. Very convincing show.
Very convincing and a very quick one. This is more or less what I expected from Azure in game 1 and perhaps in game 2. A lot of unfortunate things happened in that game 1 that didn't repeat in game 2.